The hall smelled of coffee, perfume, and quiet judgment. I walked in with nothing but a tray of cupcakes and my head held low. Then she saw me. Elena. She always sees me. Same school, same town. She was the girl everyone adored, and I was the one they forgot. She flicked her diamond ring like a warning and smirked so everyone could hear her words slice the air. "Oh, you're still single? At least my baby has a father." Her laugh cut through me like broken glass. People around her chuckled. My hands shook. I wanted to disappear. But before I could breathe, my 9-year-old son, Liam, stepped forward. He looked small, but his voice came out steady and sharp. "Elena," he said, "does your husband know you only call him Dad when people are watching?" Silence. The smell of coffee turned bitter. Elena's smile cracked. You have to understand what led up to that moment. For years, I'd built my life from ashes. My ex left before Liam's first birthday. I worked nights at the diner and days cleaning houses. I stopped caring about gossip. But Elena never stopped reminding me I was a failure. In the store, at school events, always a dig, always a show. What she didn't know was that her husband Marcus used to be my friend in college. Gentle, shy, nothing like the loud man at the country club now. When he married her, I cut him off. But last year, he started showing up at my diner late at night. Black coffee. Stories of a perfect marriage that wasn't perfect at all. I kept my distance, but Liam must have overheard. Kids always know more than we think. Back in the hall, Elena's voice came out sharp but shaky. "What are you talking about, kid?" Liam tilted his head. "My mom says adults should tell the truth. You always tell everyone you're perfect. But I saw Mr. Marcus at our diner almost every night. He said he wished he could run away. He showed me pictures of his other baby." Gasps. A coffee cup clattered to the floor. Elena's mouth opened, closed, opened again. "Lies! You're making this up!" But Liam wasn't done. "He showed me the pictures on his phone. He said he was scared you'd find out. He said his other baby calls him Daddy too." The room spun. I felt heat rise in my face. This was not how I wanted the truth to come out. I'd tried to shield Liam, but it was too late. Elena swayed like someone had pulled the floor out from under her. Her diamond ring no longer sparkled. It looked like a shackle. Someone whispered, "Is it true?" A friend stepped closer. "Elena, is Marcus?" Elena's lip trembled. The paper plate in her hand dropped with a wet slap of frosting and cake. I crouched next to Liam. He stared at me, fierce. "Mom," he said, "you don't have to let her hurt you anymore." And that's when I understood. This wasn't revenge. This was protection. He had watched me take her cruelty for years and decided enough was enough. I straightened, still holding his hand. "Elena," I said quietly, "I never wanted this, but you should stop throwing stones when your own house is glass." She stared at me, eyes wide, then turned and fled out the side door. Her heels clicked on the tile, and then there was only silence. The next day, the small town buzzed. Not about me, not about being a single mom, about Marcus and his secret life. The judgment that had always been pointed at me turned inward on them. I didn't rejoice. My chest ached. I know how betrayal burns, but I also felt something else. Relief. That night, Liam crawled onto the couch beside me. "Did I do the right thing, Mom?" he whispered. I brushed his hair back. "You shouldn't have to protect me, baby. But yes, you told the truth. And sometimes the truth is the only thing that sets us free." He leaned against me. "I just hated how she talked to you." Tears slid down my cheeks. Me too. In the weeks that followed, I stopped shrinking at school events. I volunteered to lead the fundraiser. People began approaching me with respect instead of pity. Some even apologized for laughing at Elena's digs. Marcus moved out of their mansion into an apartment across town. Rumor said he was trying to be part of his other child's life now. I didn't know if Elena would divorce him. It wasn't my business anymore. What mattered was Liam seeing me stand tall. What mattered was showing him that shame belongs to the ones who lie, not the ones who survive. People who mock your pain are usually hiding their own. People who throw stones are terrified of their own glass walls cracking. And sometimes, it takes the innocence of a child to shatter the illusion. Liam didn't plan a grand exposé. He just spoke what he knew. And in doing so, he freed me from years of silent humiliation. If you've ever been laughed at, shamed, or told you're less than, remember this story. Hold your head high. The truth has a way of surfacing, sometimes from the most unexpected voice. Share this video with someone who's been through public humiliation. Comment below. Have you ever watched someone's mask slip in public? What happened? Subscribe for more true stories that prove secrets can't stay buried. Because in the end, it's not the whispers of the crowd that define you. It's the courage to stand in your truth, no matter who's watching.